So I was working as a project manager for Genpact India,
Uh-huh.
where I started I worked for almost 8 years. Like there was a gap. My second Indian innings with Genpact was like in the in the year of 2021 April,
Mm-hmm.
and in the same year October we moved to London, but I got a permission from my manager to take the laptop to UK, and you can work as they have enabled the EMEA VPN for me. So I'm very thankful for Genpact. They were very helpful for me in that particular situation.
Mm-hmm.
So I was continuing the job here, and at the same time I was searching for the jobs. And so I'm not from a coding background, and I'm not from DevOps. I do not have any knowledge about DevOps, but I
Mm-hmm.
was having that curiosity, or I was having that sort of aim to
Mm-hmm.
get that designation, DevOps engineer.
Mm-hmm.
So uh, I spent a lot of money, to be honest. I spent a lot of money. I don't want to take the names of the consultancies or
Mm-hmm.
the online tutors. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so I spent a lot of money, almost four to yeah, when it comes to Indian currency, 4 to 5 lakhs I spent nearly.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Okay.
So,
So Vijay,
so
before I sorry to interrupt, I'll stop you on here
yeah,
for a
no,
minute. But first of all, I would begin with big congratulations on landing a job as data integration analyst. Very happy to see you here. And so just want to begin with that. How does it first of all begin with? How does it feel like to be, especially with what you have been gone through and your journey as well? So how to begin with that particular congratulating you,
yeah.
and how does it feel? And let's begin with there. Yeah.
Yeah. So when it comes to joining the course in K21, I was having so I have attended a introductory session or free session. So it gave me a lot of confidence in setting up a path in achieving my goal. So I got a lot of confidence, but at the same time, I was thinking about my previous scenarios. Like I spent money in.
Mm-hmm.
I thought of achieving this in a certain in a quick time, but it wasn't a success. So even at the time of taking the subscription from K21, also I was having a little bit hesitation, but I had a call with one of your team members from Rohit from India.
Mm-hmm.
So he gave me uh, outputs, like how it is going to work, how Atul sir is going to help you. So in all that way, he explained me, and finally I took the course. And after 2 or 3 weeks, even I spent a good time. So even after every Saturday Sunday classes, even before the classes itself, I used to quickly go through the syllabus, like what you are going to, what the tutor is going to explain. And even for the next day class, I used to be prepared, so what he's going to explain, and I used to do my research on it, uh, just to make sure that he's not Greek and Latin. So
Okay. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
yeah. So I'm not that much interactive in the classes. I just listen to the classes, and if anyone asks doubts, I just, okay, even if that doubts, if it's going to help me, I'm okay with that. And so even after the classes, I'll go through just by myself.
Mm-hmm.
And when it comes to my job, this is not a job where I applied in LinkedIn. My LinkedIn profile is pretty good. And so the only thing was like ATS, right? So even in when it comes to ATS also, your team helped me very good. I followed the guidelines, and I prepared my resume accordingly. So, and the job which I got is through a reference. I was getting pretty responses through LinkedIn as well.
Mm-hmm.
But the reason for getting me the job very quickly is through a network, so reference.
So just curious on that, when you say reference, is it like you had a group of friends who referred and said this is a job available and you applied for the interview? Just wanted to understand the whole process of how you got to.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So one of my friends in my locality, I approached him, and he
Mm,
immediately sent the resume. And the manager who was in who was looking for a candidate. Like he got impressed,
Mm-hmm.
and the same day I have attended the interview, and it was just on call. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
and the next day they scheduled an interview, and so I got they selected me straight away because based on my experience and the level of confidence I had, and I didn't even take them to a technical questions round. You know,
Yeah, so
it's
that's what I was a little bit curious. And just before this, we were looking at, we were chatting about, and you said that okay, some of the interview preparation tips you did in the program as well as on things. You said that I molded, I took them in a manner saying that I didn't give them a chance to cover in the
exactly.
technical question. So that's what I want to know and understand what you did.
Yeah.
That was brilliant.
So this
And
so when it comes to data integration, I'm completely new to this topic.
uh-huh.
So I was not having any idea about it. So as soon as I get this job description, I immediately sent to K21 Academy, and
Mm-hmm.
they replied me with the possible interview questions and scenarios as well. I've gone through them and I gained
Mm-hmm.
some confidence. Okay, even if they ask the technical questions, I can answer them. So when it comes to the interview session, like I clearly told them this is I don't want to fake any experiences or anything, but this is my previous role, and this is the role
Mm-hmm.
which you are looking for. And if you give me an opportunity, I can give it to you like within 2 weeks of time. I don't need much
Mm-hmm.
time to learn this new technology, and I'm a quick learner. And so I told all these things, and they again they're pretty much impressed. And
So,
when it comes to the questions,
mm-hmm.
and there were two people who were taking the interview, and the other person, he said like we are looking for a person who have to join immediately, and who have to take over the project. And he was the interview was about to cut off almost, like he was in a perception that so I'm not fit for this role.
Mm-hmm.
And when I got an opportunity with another person, what she mentioned is, uh, if we got time,
Mm-hmm.
if we got 2 months of time, we would have taken you right away, because like the your profile is very good and very suitable, very impressed. And I stopped her then and there, and I told her like, can you please hold it here? As you mentioned, 2 months of time. I don't need 2 months of time here. I just need 2 weeks of time. I can. So whatever the scenario questions, technical scenario questions here given by K21 Academy, I just
Mm-hmm.
gone through them and I have explained them. So this is what you're looking for, and I can give you my best on this, just in 2 weeks of time. So as soon as I finished the interview, like they said, like we'll go through an internal discussion, and so we'll get back to you. And
Mm-hmm.
after 1.5 hours, I got a message saying that I got a call saying that salary expectation I mentioned was 60K.
Mm-hmm.
So when I had a call with them, interview, in the interview, I have again told them like, they are, so now here I have to step down a little bit. So I mentioned like a 55 is okay for me.
Mm-hmm.
So they called me again and they said like 55 and 60K. There is a difference in the amount. So what do you want to decide? I said like 55K is okay. So and the next day offer letter rolled out.
Brilliant, brilliant. Okay, so what I've understood is a couple of things which are very very key or eye opener, and even for me and for everyone else who might be watching this video is about, first of all, you were very very transparent and open and say, look, this is my project, this is my profile looks like, and this is the profile it is. I know these things I already know, but here are the gaps. But I'm a quick learner and I can learn that quickly. Is it fair to say that this is what you were very open and transparent with that point?
Yeah. So because like I don't want to fake that experience, because
Excellent.
see when it is necessary we have to, but in this scenario I thought that like it's not necessary, because like
Correct.
the interview, it depends on the interviewers. They were
Mm-hmm.
not particularly looking into my technical skills. uh, so I thought that like it's better to take it in a like in a
Correct.
transparent way.
Correct. And Vijay, I think you did the brilliant and you did the correct thing. But the second thing is much more important when they thought, oh, you might need 2 months to learn, because for someone else, they might think, oh, the person will need 2 months to learn. But you jumped on that question and said, no, it's not, I don't need 2 months. when you said you stop the interviewer and say, I don't need 2 months. Within probably, if you give me 1 week, I can learn and I can do a quick learner. I'm a quick learner as well. So I think that also played a big role in my view. What do you think about it?
Exactly. So that was the turning point of the interview, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So if it have told that like okay, like then okay, if it is like more than 2 months, I won't be able to make it. So
Mm-hmm.
instead of that, so I jumped in and I said like I can take it in very less time frame.
Brilliant. Now, out of like, that as a part of the program, you had access to the hands-on labs, the project work, the interview preparation, mock interviews, uh, LinkedIn. Out of which, I think, what do you enjoy the most one, and the good point? What are some of the things that you liked, which will be helping you think or can help? Yeah.
Yeah. K21. When it comes to K21, I would say the resume preparation guidance was very good.
Mm-hmm.
So you are conducting these sessions very often. So whoever misses the session, like I have gone through some offline videos as well, and
Mm-hmm.
I have attended a few online sessions. So that was helpful. And at the same time, when it comes to the infrastructure which you are managing, the website, it was very impressed actually. So it's very easy to access it. So
Mm-hmm.
even if we are unable to access the online session, if you have,
Mm-hmm.
I haven't attended any session, like we can go and view the offline session.
Great. And Barka, feel free to interrupt if you have any questions as well. I'll be just going randomly, so I'm not going anything, Vijay, whatever comes to mind, I'm just picking that. So in terms of now from here, that you also get a job support, and the beauty is actually your journey starts from now. So what help do you need from our side so we can prepare you, making sure that, first of all, I'm not sure whether you know or not, but you had all the necessary support that you need in order to be. I just need a little bit of what you need to do, in my view, on the next job is understand from them what the project look like, what all things you'll be doing, and what help you need from our side to prepare you for that particular job going forward, because then now we promise to come into client, you to deliver
Yeah,
on that promise as well. Yeah.
I believe
Confident.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah, confident in taking this one, because like this is their strategy of not only in securing a job, even after securing a job, they give us support for 6 months. So even this impressed me as well. So and as soon as I got into the job, like I have sent an email to K21 Academy regarding the project, what they were expecting, and I
Mhm.
got a response. And
So let's suppose someone is like in a situation like you were 6 months, 7 months back, uh, with nothing in terms of K21 Academy. In general, what feedback, and you've seen how we work and how we do the things in terms of interview preparation, job preparation. What are the couple of tips you want to give them that you wish you could have done a little bit sooner, knowing now what you know for them, someone else? Yeah.
so when you mention like in general, I would say in general it doesn't work, Atul, because like
Mm-hmm.
based on my experience,
Mm-hmm.
I've spent some money. No, it's not some money; it's a huge money
Mm-hmm.
in going through different approaches. But when it
Mm-hmm.
comes to when I came to K21 Academy, it worked for me. Maybe like my fate, or my, I don't say it's fate. Like I spent a lot of efforts. So I used to
No
sleep
doubt.
only for 5 or 6 hours. That's it. Going for a work in a different company, working at the same time, learning at the same time. It was not easy, I would say.
Mm-hmm. No, indeed. So, what do you think
So
was missing from the other programs that you attended, and where you said you spent a lot of money but you didn't get the value? What do you think was lacking so that we don't repeat those kind of mistakes, or we don't do those things? Yeah.
I would say like K21 Academy, you people have the best strategy. I would say like the way you approach. So
Mm-hmm.
comparing to the previous institutes where I spent my money, I just enrolled for the course and they didn't even turn back like how I'm going through, what I'm going through, never. And as soon as I joined the course here in K21 Academy, after 1 week of time, I applied for a job and I got a rejection for that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I have sent the same feedback to your team, and immediately he called me and like he gave me a like a what to say, like I was a little bit depressed, but at the same time
Point.
yeah. So he gave me a like a boosting kind of
Mhm. Mhm.
speech on it.
Mhm.
I don't know how to say it. So like it was very like I was feeling little bit low, but
And mhm.
he gained like I've gained some confidence in me.
Yeah, no, understand. And I think one thing we've noticed is that, and again, without no, I don't know to bump or brag or show here, but then we really, really care about our students for them to get result, because I think the whole purpose is I've gone through the same journey myself, the pain of being out of job. Though luckily I was never out of job, but I could sense because I was contracting and still date. I enjoyed this, do that, but I know the pain of nervousness of how to be an out of job. So I don't want anyone to it doesn't ethically give me no, I don't feel good about I take someone's money and don't deliver the results or promises that we do. That's why I think we're very, very in terms of very caring, and we are also mindful of who, if we take someone, we make sure that the person get a result as well. And yeah, so I think that's some of the things which I wanted to share. But I think, as you said, networking is quite helpful or helped
Yeah.
you. But are you doing more now on networking? You're doubling down because in the program you have a LinkedIn profile, LinkedIn networking, and other things which we share. And I don't know whether you're doing it, but whatever you're learning, at least spend 1 hour or 2 hours, not revealing client details, but sharing what you've done so that it can help you not now, but 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years down the line, whatever you're learning or implementing, those stories or those things will be building up, 2 years down the line or 1 year down the line or 3 years down the line, when you decide to move or upgrade or change, those will be helpful for you. So are you following that, or are you planning to follow that as well in LinkedIn? No.
Yes, Atul. Like currently, I'm doing a course from Cambridge University, steering
Mm-hmm.
complex projects.
Mm-hmm.
So it just started just on 10th of April,
Mm-hmm.
and so I want to build my network. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm aiming for more in
Yes.
after 1 year.
Mm-hmm. So is this a contract job or a permanent job that you've
No, it's
received,
a
right?
permanent. It's
It's
a
a permanent
permanent
job.
job and 6 months probation.
6 months probation. Okay, so Vijay, I think what you should do is you should not stop your journey right now. You continue looking. When I say looking, go in there, work, but then upgrade yourself and go for more next one, which I'm going to connect later once you settle down here and do work. But how do you upgrade yourself to the next level and next level? And I think with 14, 15 years experience, you should be. We will talk it separately. I don't want to. I want you to enjoy
Yeah.
this. What you have, sit down, make a little bit progress, but double down on making sure you go to the next level as well. Okay.
Yeah, sure,
Uh,
Atul. Like, I don't want to stop my learning journey here. Like, I want to continue the
mm,
DevOps
mm,
still. So,
mm.
so that's my first aim actually.
Mm.
So,
No worries, no worries. So, looking back, what's the most important lesson you have learned on this entire job search journey, including program or so that someone else can benefit from your lessons and from your learnings? So, what are the biggest, whatever couple of things comes to your mind?
so I would say like to blindly follow the guidelines of K21 and the team, the
Mhm.
way you are helping, and we have to spend time in attending the live sessions mostly, where you can
Mhm.
ask the questions in case if you have a one-to-one. So
Mhm.
and at the same time like going through the offline sessions as soon as the recorded sessions are uploaded, it's better to go through them again before the next session, so that you can have a better idea what you're going
Mhm.
through.
Mhm.
And now I would say like yeah, that's a yeah, I would say to blindly follow, and the strategy you have is a very good one actually. So I would say like
Brilliant,
it's a
brilliant.
100%. You people used to tell me this one. It's a 100% guarantee program. So as a candidate, now I say that it's a 100% guarantee program.
Great. No, thank you. Yeah. So if you spend your time, energy, and you implement what we are suggesting, there's no doubt one shouldn't get a result. That's what you're saying, correct? Am I right in
Yeah,
saying yeah.
exactly, exactly.
If
Yeah, planning is more important here.
how others do it, someone who has got the result, what they do, how they prepare. So it's not just like, of course, for us, we provide the same value, we provide same course, same program, same value to you, and we provide again our touchwood, we are still one of the best success rates, 93% success rate, which means out of 100 people come, 93 get results, and my 7 doesn't get the result. My objective is that in this year I want to have it to 95%. 2% is
Oh,
sounds simple, it's too much hard work to achieve to that, And majority of the time, it's people either they don't want to work or something. So I recommend them, okay, if you're not ready to do the work, please don't come to the program, because that will spoil my reputation and ultimately. But yours is an example of, I want to show them how does difference between a winner are 93% and 93 guys and 7 guys, what the difference look like.
Yeah. So earlier, like to be honest, Atul, like whenever we take a program to attend, so I was in that 7% of the people, earlier in my first program where I took it. Like I was unable due to my work stress, and I was in London, so I was working elsewhere at that same time. I was unable to spend the time on the course, so I thought that like this money I spent is gone. So now I took a I planned it in a such a way that I took a printout of the calendar of K21 Academy and the planner of my work schedule. So I applied for leaves accordingly and to match your session days. So that's the way it worked for me now.
No, brilliant. But big congratulations to you, Vijay. Barka, do you have any questions or anything that you want to cover? Vijay, you want to ask?
So I just want to know, like, what suggestion or what advice you will give to people who are at your age and having the same experience back in other country or wherever they are. What would you advise? Not to K21 per se, but in career perspective, what would you advise them?
I would say building network is a primary thing here. Like if we keep on preparing for the courses, it doesn't matter, right? Like if you're like sitting in a well and preparing, like you don't know outside world. So even if you just keep on applying on LinkedIn, you'll never get a response from the companies, apart from the sorry, unfortunately we couldn't hire you this time, better like next time. So these are the default messages we got. To be honest, I applied for more than 1,000 jobs on LinkedIn. So as soon as I got this job, I went to LinkedIn and I have seen like how many, like just to see like after how many failures I got this success. So it was like more than 1,000, and that's what I mean to say. Like so build a network.
Networking,
build a network in LinkedIn, at the same time outside your community, in your locality as well, with the people who are in your in the
same group and same PN, absolutely. And I think in Barka, just to let you know, and I think Vijay already knows, and Barka, you already know, in LinkedIn program, we have a how to make connections, how do you reach out to the potential employers, recruiters, show them that they can, what they're looking for, and there's some chat GPT prompts and other things as well. How do you make connections? How do you reach out? How do you talk as well? And of course, with that, Vijay, very, very happy. Big congratulations once again. Very, very excited, super excited. As I said, for me, it gives immense pleasure to have someone when I see the results and hard labor. But as I always say, your actual journey begins from here now. You do shine. You need to double down on that and keep learning and keep growing. That's just a beginning as well. We'll give you some tips offline as well, as I said, for me. But then again, I always say that you always lead with value first. So make sure that make them so good, make them dependent on you're so good. Any help you need, they come to you, and that way you can upgrade and you can you can always ask for a raise once you've settled down, once you become to that caliber.
Yeah, sure, definitely, Atul. Like so this is my work strategy. Whenever I at my work, so I make them like feel a complete dependent. I make them to depend on me. So that sort of mindset I have. So even now here, like I'm pretty much okay with the management side. Now I have to focus on technology, like this data migration and this thing and all. So I have to spend some more time, and that's what I said. Like after taking the offer letter, so I don't work just like 5 into 8 days. So so 5 into 80. So I told them like even Saturdays, Sundays is like working days for me for 2 to 3 months.
Yeah. I exactly, and I think the ethics will come again. I also want you to enjoy the time. It's summer time, so have fun as well.
Yeah.
And because I know it could be very stressful out of job for a couple of months, even if that is, especially in the situation. But I'm sure with support you'll have all things. Just reach out to support@k21academy.com, Vijay, for
Yeah.
anything that you need. And you mentioned that you've spoken to me. You need a project support. You've already working in Imperial College. You highlight those things, and it'll come. And any delays, anything happens, you just escalate to me, and you have Barkha as well. And but I'll give you separate person. Will reach out. Okay. Vijay,
Okay. Thank you so much.
do you have any questions for me or Barkha or anything?
Oh, that's it. Thank you so much, guys, for your wonderful support.
No, Vijay, take care and thanks for spending time with me. I know it's like Sunday morning but big thank you. It's sun is out now, so enjoy, go out, have fun, and yeah. Vijay, wonderful talking to you, and do take care. And yeah, yeah, okay.
Thank you. Okay.
Take care and bye bye.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Thanks, Barkha. Thank you very much, Barkha. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.